Oh,
November 2nd. Yeah. So it's a pretty wild moment.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi, everyone. We welcome you to the NBA All-Star Game. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
And you know what? This is probably, Kevin, my favorite date on the NBA calendar. I mean, with the amazing collection of players we have here tonight, this year promises to be an epic event.
Absolutely.
Guys, it always is. I mean, the privilege of playing in this game means so much to every one of these players. I mean, being on this huge stage brings out the best in the NBA's biggest superstars.
Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. We've got Speedy. Christian Wood is out there with Big Smooth. Then it's Holiday, and it's Westbrook in at the point. So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
Looking at who's out there now for the West. Jalen Brunson comes in for Big Smooth. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Speedy. The East All-Stars shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such a... Are you kidding me?
How did he get that? How in the world did he get that?
Man. How did that go down?
Passes to Gordon. And a wide open look for James. And another three from the East.
And that's getting it done from deep. That's what the All-Star Game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
You know, taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here, it gets you a standing O.
And there's the drive, and James throws it down hard.
And now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That one would be worth some points in the dunk contest.
From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by the East.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And the back. By Gordon.
Oh, great ball movement there.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.
Oh, my goodness! Come on now.
And I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies. There's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
The shot's good from Westbrook.
Well, let's say the defense being played here tonight might be a bit on the soft side. From both teams.
Well, I know you're not surprised, are you? I mean, fast and loose is the way this game should be played.
James, no good.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Wasted no time on that one. Hayward's got 7 points. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the East All-Stars.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
It's Wood with the drive. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson.
Remember, Wood was an undrafted free agent. He's one tough customer. A little contact, not going to bother him at all.
And it's blocked. And he gets it back. Goes back up. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
Not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
Well, you know how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds. Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
LeBron outside. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Trent's checked in.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Trent kicks to Westbrook. Back to Trent. Six on the shot clock. Back to Westbrook. There's the triple. And the West hit again from deep. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. Speedy's checked in for the West. The West trails by 5. Trent passes to Speedy. Trent kicks to Cunningham. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And this game literally has been wide open as it gets.
Yeah, both teams completely neglecting their defensive duties.
And so Wood will bring it up for the West. Cunningham's shot is off.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
And Durant gets it to go.
And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
That's a 2 from Cunningham. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And obviously Cunningham wants to be a scorer. He makes a relentless effort to get points.
Timeout called, East All-Stars. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Basket good. Davis has got 6.
Boy, I tell you what a well-designed play. Execute. Beautifully, too.
The West trails by 4. Brunson scanning the floor. Over Hayward. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need it.
Yeah, you know, LeBron is already top 10 in career assists.